I think I almost should like film a video, bloopers, outtakes.
Am I on alone now or?
Yeah, lost the stream, but I'm back.
Okay.
Boy, I was really sweating it there, everyone.
Hi, Richard. Richard, I've got a problem here because I can't actually.
We'll try one more time.
Hi, Richard. No, I can't. We've just tried.
But I don't know if you can turn your phone like this way. No, the wife helped you set everything up today. No, that didn't seem to work. The heck is this?
Got it all going on.
Can you hear me okay?
I got you 555.
555.
Hi, Richard. How's it going?
It's going great. Maggie on the channel, she's laughing in the green room. I see her.
Yeah, for me, this was kind of a last minute thing, so I won't even tell you if I'm wearing pants.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
You can just pin the comment saying, "Oh, it's a mistake."
Oh,
But you made it. You made it.
I'm going to need a drink at 9 o'clock in the morning. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Richard Travel Saturday Live Show. Today, I'm joining you from my chartered jet on its way to Pattaya. So I thought this would be a great background for those of you that are not familiar. The Thai government has announced that there could possibly be a new tourist visa for all of us. It's a 90-day visa that can be extended up to 2 times for a total duration of 9 months. But as you're reading through the fine print, one of the fine print items, the details was you have to be taking a charter jet to Pattaya. So behind me is my Richard Travel charter jet. I will be asking for super chats to offset the cost of this $500,000 plane trip. So crazy times. But guys, welcome to the show. It's an exciting lineup today. I wanted to, first of all, thank you to all of the moderators today. So thank you. Please be very diligent with the comments today. It's going to be important that we keep this live stream monetized. No yellow dollar signs for me, please. So yeah, we got another show, an exciting show today. We'll be having Tida joining us momentarily from the Shine Bright Like Tida YouTube channel. So we're going to just go to the chat here momentarily and get caught up on everything. Got a lot of people in the chat today, very exciting. Say Tommy J is saying, looking forward to a great stream with a nice Thai girl. She is great and she's got a great channel. So please, after this live stream, go and subscribe and watch all of her videos because they're awesome. Alpha Interactions says, bring it on. Tommy J says, share with anyone interested in Thailand. Tida provides online Thai language lessons. Ah, Shy Cop. She does. We're gonna talk about that today. So that's gonna be exciting. So Frank says, okay, I'm ready. Awesome. I think a lot of people are ready for this live stream. I got some private messages before. Everyone's saying, I'm so excited. I'm counting the hours. So Steven's saying, hello, Richard, great channel. Let's hope we get to the land of smiles in February. Ooh, that's my favorite time to go to Thailand. I think the weather is outstanding. So I'm looking forward to that. Peter Hopkins says, good afternoon, everyone. There we go, Go More Hike, the king of the one-line jokes. I have a high level for you today, Go More Hike, because I've heard all your other jokes. So I got to get something new today. So impress me. And let's see, Go More Hike, Alpha Interactions in the house. And Alpha Interactions is going to be joining us next week. So I'm excited for that conversation. He's got a great channel as well. So let me do this. I'm going to actually go back up to this message and get rid of this one. I'm going to disappear for about 30 seconds because I want to properly introduce Tida into the live stream. So let me just bring this picture up. So our guest today is Tida. Tida is originally from Chiang Mai. And for those of you that don't know, Chiang Mai is the northernmost major city in Thailand with a population of 200,000 people. Today, Tida resides in Hua Hin, just across the water from Pattaya. Tida is the creator of the YouTube channel Shine Bright Like Tida. Her videos cover a lot of topics: poolside workouts, cooking vegan Thai food, local Thai news, to helping you answer the $1 million question, why you should date a Thai woman. So as Tida told me a couple of days ago, the goal of her channel is to provide you with a Thai woman's point of view living in Thailand. So please join me in welcoming Tida to the live stream.
สวัสดีค่ะ
ครับสวัสดีมาครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ Thanks for having me today. So I'm so excited because like this is my first live stream. So yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, so I was pretty smart when we had our conversation a couple of days ago. I saw your background was that bluish color, so I picked a background for me that kind of matched yours. So the blue clouds and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So how's it going over there? It's late at night for you, huh?
Yeah, it's going great. And like so around this time in Thailand, it's have like storm, and today it's raining a lot. So like we guys like spend time at home mostly and enjoy the time reading books and listening to the music kind of thing. And everything's good. What about you?
Things are good. It's a little overcast today, I got to tell you. So I really love the weekends, the Saturdays when the sun is out, because people don't realize my green screen needs to be very well lit, a lot of light. So if it's overcast, not a lot of sun, I have to turn on every light in my apartment to properly light it. Otherwise, like part of my head disappears, you know.
All right.
It looks really crazy. I've seen live streams from like 4 or 5 months ago where like part of my head is missing because it's not lit up properly. So it can be pretty funny.
I know that because like as well is sometimes when I try to teach, right, and I don't have green screen on the back, and sometimes it look pretty awkward when I move my hand or something. It's something that disappear. It's look really sometimes.
Yeah, the lighting is key. So I noticed you playing with your hair. One of the videos I watched recently was your $4 haircut video.
Yeah.
And I tell you, so I was on the edge of my seat, Tida, because I know you're talking, oh, I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to leave it long. And I was like, no, don't cut it short. Leave it the way it is. And then at the end, you're like, I decided to leave it the length it is.
Yeah, the thing is like I try to leave it and want to grow it long for many times, but you know I'm the person who sweat easily, and like I'm pretty like easily with like the hot weather, you know, kind of thing, and sometimes it's pretty hard for me to keep it long. Like so this time I try to make it, you know, maybe I should set the goal like I tell in the video that maybe I should donate my hair if it's long enough to someone like a cancer person to keep myself growing the hair kind of thing.
Yeah. Wow, that's great. I was going to ask you about that because I know it gets so hot sometimes in Thailand, right? So I'm wondering if your decision to keep it short is because of the hot weather.
It is.
Yeah.
And life is easier when you have short hair, you know?
Yeah.
Like you want to go out, you just go. You don't need to spend time dye your hair that much.
Yeah, you know, I gotta tell you, so I love my hair short. In fact, I've cut it like buzz short, but it does not look good on me. So, you know, some guys look good with short hair. So I look at pictures from a couple years ago. It's like, oh, not good. I should never have cut it that short.
Maybe
but to your point, it's easy.
Now?
What's that?
Maybe you're gonna look better now.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Older, maybe better.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
Gomar Hike is asking, he says, a $4 haircut sounds like a good deal to me. In Alabama, it cost me $20. So what is $20 US? That's like, I don't know. I haven't got my 600 baht. Yeah. So Tida, it's so interesting. You know, I like to do a lot of research on my guests before they come on. So I looked at all your videos, and first of all, just like awesome channel, like great videos. I love those type of videos where it's like day in the life, you know, fun stuff. But I'm trying to figure out like, where do you want to take your channel next? Like, I know we talked the other day, so I know I kind of know what the answer is, but let everyone know what you want to do with your channel. Where do you see it going?
So mostly from now on, I want to focus on to give people about information about Thai women, right? Because like before it's quite randomly about my channel. I go get haircut, Thai language a bit, and like, you know, but I do something like Thai women about Thai women before. And I think like I'm sure a lot of foreigners interested in Thai women, but sometimes most of the information online gonna be like something like bad story about Thai women or kind of bad girl kind of thing, which is like that the thing that pretty popular on like social media, but actually in Thailand it have many kinds of girl and a lot of good girls still here, still alive. So I want to let you know more information about Thai women and much more kind of thing like that.
Yeah, I think it's a great viewpoint. I love it because there isn't a large need for that on YouTube. I don't see many channels at all that do that. And I think, so Frank was saying he loves the news show from Tida. And that's actually how I found you initially. You popped up on my homepage on YouTube, a suggested video, because I watch a lot of Thailand news. And it came up Thailand news. I said, who's this Tida girl? Oh my gosh, what the heck? So I subscribed right away. Then I saw you had other videos. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Will you do more of those, do you think?
News video?
Yeah. Will you do more of those?
Time for me, because like first, I'm not native speaker. And second, like for the news video, it's pretty like, how do you say, technical language, like a news reporter style. So sometimes it's pretty straight for me as well. Maybe it's gonna be easier if I speak it in my own way, my own language. Yeah.
Well, your English is great. I mean, we've had a couple conversations now. How did you learn to speak English?
Oh, sometimes it feels good and bad in the same time when many people like say this to me, but because I think, I have like, how do you see, bachelor degree kind of thing. And like the thing is in Thailand, we study English since we were young, but many people can't speak English because like they don't have the chance to speak in real life, right? So I think like since I worked in as a hotel receptionist back then, almost 10 years ago, and then back then I started to develop my speaking skill a lot. Yeah, and after that I have more friends, like more foreigner friends, and meet more people in real life. That's the reason why I can speak English much better.
Yeah, I think you bring up a good point. I think being around English speakers helps a lot. I mean, I found when I was traveling to Thailand frequently, and then even recently when I was staying for 30 days or longer, my Thai was getting to be pretty good. I could understand most of it, and I was able to speak it a lot better. But now I've not been there in so long. I feel like Pum Kojai Pasa Thai Nit Noi, but Kum Kojai Pasa Englet Makma.
Because the thing is, you don't speak with anyone in your country in Thai language. That's the reason why, right? Yeah. And sometimes when you learn language, like you think too much about the rule of like putting this thing here, and then when you go into speak, you fear of making mistake. That's the reason why, like you just put it out and then you're gonna figure out it like in that situation.
Yeah, it's funny. So we have a recurring guest that comes on, Maggie, from Maggie's Journey. And I was talking to her last week, and she was saying, if I speak with the Thai, I will speak Thai language very good. So that's why when I saw your video around the private English courses, I was thinking, so I watch YouTube videos to learn Thai language, also listen to an app with Thai language. But it would be nice to have just like a once a week conversation with someone like you in Thai. So I can practice. You can tell me that's close, but you're not really saying it right. There's a lot of, I think I was saying something, Leo Pupkonmai. So I still cannot say that right. So it's like, see you next time, right? It's Leo Pupkonmai. Leo Pupkonmai, like Jurgamanakap.
Like it's almost like when you make the cat sound like ew, ew.
Yeah.
Can you make that?
Meow.
Yeah, something like that.
Leo. So Leo.
That's it.
See, great teaching already. See, I've already learned a lot.
That's it.
Because one of the things you mentioned, so you do have like, you are interested in maybe helping people with online English. Is that still happening, or are you kind of moving away from that?
Yeah, I'm now still teaching Thai language online, and I prefer to teach speaking, listening skill, and also like conversational skill with someone like you. Maybe you know a lot of Thai already, but you don't have anyone to talk with you in Thai language, or someone that, because like the thing is, if you talk with your example, someone like your friend or your girlfriend kind of thing, sometimes they don't have time or not patient enough to fix you to tell you what you should say sometime. But for like a teacher, like they like example like me, like I'm gonna help you and like kind of like listening to you what you want to achieve, like about the problem in maybe speaking Thai. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think guys, you should find a good Thai girlfriend who's patient and wants to help you with your Thai language. Because my first girlfriend was lazy. She's like, I would try to speak and she's like, oh, that's great. And then no one could understand me. You know, they kind of laughed
Already.
about. Then my second girlfriend, she really helped a lot. She was helping me get much better, next level Thai.
Yeah.
And I was telling you the other day, that's when I learned to put like na, you know, how you say like korpunaka, you know, make it the na mixed in there. And I felt like, man, once I started putting the na in there, I started getting like a lot more respect from the Thai people.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you speak like Thai. I'm like, oh, shashai
Yeah, it is like the word na,แล้วก็ something like that. So it's gonna make you sound more Thai and a bit more relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. So Gomar Hek is saying that he's been to Chiang Mai. It's nice. Tida, where are some of your favorite places to go? That's a great question. I'd love to know where you like to. Yeah, where do you like to go in Thailand?
In Chiang Mai, that's what you mentioned.
Yeah, where do you like? Where else do you like to go? You like to go down south, Phuket, Krabi?
How do you say? It's the different feeling, right? When you went to
Yeah.
the beach and when you went to like the north of Thailand. So when I stay in Chiang Mai, I do hiking a lot. It's have like the hiking point that people like is quite well known, and it's in the city that many people know, and it's not really hard. Don't take long time to hike up to the temple. It's called Pha Lat Temple, or like people call like a trail, a monk trail.
Ah, okay.
So, and like one of the secret place that I really love to go, like is in the south of Thailand, which is a beach, and it's in a national park, and it's really beautiful. It's called Surin Island.
Surin Island.
Maybe many people don't hear about that, but yeah, I think more of Thai people know about this place, which is like it's have like really crystal clear and turquoise water. And when you go, just like you can go snorkeling or diving just like by walking from the beach, you know. And like the thing is like under the beach, like it's really beautiful, and it's have a lot of things like corals, a lot of fish. And one time I do like snorkeling, right, and I found 2 sharks right there, 2 sharks, which is like really beautiful, and it was amazing experience.
I can see everyone going on Google right now. Google search Surin Island book trip, next trip.
You should go.
When you go, all of us will be there. Tita will say, oh, I should not have said anything. All these were wrong.
Yeah, it's really beautiful place, I can say.
You have a fan here. Ethan is saying, Tita.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for coming.
Yeah. So Gomar Hike saying, Tita, tell us about the good qualities of Thai women. I should say, Gomar Hike, go watch her video. You got a great video.
Or you have experience with Thai women already, right?
I do. Do I?
You have experience with Thai women already. What do you think is a good qualities? What is the qualities of Thai women?
I know what they are. I think they're patient. A lot of fun. They don't hold a grudge. This is just my input, guys. I could be totally off. But I found like Thai women, when you're fighting, have disagreement, like an hour later, it's fine. No problem. My ben rai crop, my ben rai. No problem. I like that because here in America, if you have a fight with your girlfriend, she doesn't talk to you for 1 week. You come back together with her 1 week, then she's still angry with you. You know, that wasn't nice what you said, and you shouldn't have done that. But Thai women, I find, they just forget. They don't care. You know, it's all about. I don't know. That's just me. What do you feel? Are you not like that?
Yeah, I'm like that sometimes. Sometimes I also hear it with myself maybe before, but I'm not gonna get upset for over 1 day or kind of thing like that, you know. But in Thailand, Thai woman is gonna have something like in Thai we're gonna call ngon. Ngon, which is like the action that when you not satisfied with someone that your boyfriend do, so you're just gonna stop talking with him for a while because you're upset kind of thing, but you're not gonna fight or anything like that. But I
so
think
tell us,
Thai,
what do you think? Go ahead. I was just going to say, tell us some more of the qualities. Is patience one of them? Do you feel like you're a patient person?
yeah. I think patient and also, how do you say, generous and
Generosity,
like,
okay, yeah. All right.
yeah, and like, how do you say, like a good wife, because like we know how to take care of like a family, because it deep in Thai culture. Example, like me, when I was like when I grew up, my mom teach me how to like, example, just easy thing like take care of myself, like clean the house, like iron the shirt for my parents, example, thing like that. I'm not sure it's in your country or not, but like in Thailand we do that.
Yeah, I think so. In America, we would call that old fashioned. Like that's stuff that
Yeah.
used to happen a long time ago, but probably not so much today. But if you find a woman like that in America, it's very good. But
Yeah.
Gomar Hike was asking, Tina, have you been to the Philippines? Have you been outside of Thailand?
I want to.
Yeah. Have you been outside of Thailand? Have you traveled other countries?
Not much. I just went to Laos once. That's it. I went to the south of Laos, which is like I go to a lot of waterfalls because I like something about nature, and I just want to go and see that kind of thing around that, and that's all.
Yeah, it's a good point. I was actually talking to some Thai people probably about a year ago, and I asked them, where do you like to go? What countries do you travel to? And they said, Richard, Thailand's so beautiful. Suai Mak Ma. They said, we just travel here. We go different cities here. We go Chiang Rai, we go Phuket. Although actually what I hear, a lot of Thai people don't like Phuket. So they go other areas like you're saying, Surin Island. But other areas within Thailand. I feel like Thai people want a vacation, take holiday in Thailand instead of go outside, right?
I think it depends on people. I think a lot of people like to travel abroad as well, not just only in Thailand. Because like in each country, like example, Thailand, we have something that unique that's like represent Thailand. And like every place, every country have something on their own, which is like you need to go and explore, right? But for me, I feel happy to live here. I don't have anything like soon to travel anywhere. But for the Philippines, I want to go there as well. Sure, in the future.
Travel Nut Life, thank you for liking my background. I handpicked that out. I had like about 4 different pictures. I was like, this is the one. So I was excited about that. But it's funny, Tida, because you're mentioning about wanting to stay in Thailand. So I have a couple of Thai girlfriends on Facebook, and sometimes they'll meet a Farang and they'll go back to the Farang's country. I think one that I saw about a year and a half ago was the girl went back to Sweden in the winter time, very cold, and a picture of her with her husband, big jacket on, and she did not look happy. She was trying to smile, but she was so cold. And I was just thinking, she's probably thinking, I want to go back to Thailand.
No, the one thing that in my head, I think like if I have foreigner boyfriends, I'm not gonna go and live in another country because I can't stand cold weather. I know that already. And second, it's about Thai food. Like I can eat some kind of like Mexican food or something that like not really oily much. And I think, okay, I'm gonna be in Thailand. I'm gonna stay here.
Are you vegan or do you eat like chicken, seafood?
I'm vegan. I'm vegan.
Okay, all right. So no seafood either, or just?
Yeah, no seafood, no egg, no meat, no dairy.
That's great.
Nothing from animal.
So that's great. Ethan's asking, Tida, how did you learn to cook so well?
I just do it often. So when you do something often, you can get better at it.
Did you learn from mom or dad how to cook?
Not really. Like, I think like you can pick up that skill when you spend time with them somehow. Right?
Gotcha. Yeah. Your friend is in the chat here, Johnny. There is something happening. Saying hello.
What is it?
Depends on what you have done. I don't know what that's referencing, but we always like having him in the live stream. Thank you for attending.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's great. I think so. You became famous with me, Tida, because of your Blondie song that you were singing at Teacher Thomas's bar. For people that don't remember that, we went live to Teacher Thomas grand opening, and Tida was singing the Blondie song, and we were kind of getting into it for a while. So that was cool. And then we had another friend of yours come on and sing a Peter Gabriel song, Esquire in Asia. So that kind of leads me to my next question is, as you're starting your own YouTube channel, Tida, what have you learned from the other channel that you're kind of partnered with? Have you learned like good practices, what to record, how to video record? What have you learned from that?
From Esquire in Asia, right?
Yeah. What have you learned from that channel?
What did I learn from that channel? I learned like if you really want to do the video on YouTube, you really need to plan something. Like because sometimes if you spend time just on editing or so serious, like how do you say, serious too much about your video, so finally you're not gonna get it done and publish it. Because for YouTube, you need to take, how do you say, like schedule and kind of thing as well. That's what I think. Yeah,
you think it's more important. It sounds like it's more important just to get the video up and posting videos as opposed to trying to make it perfect all the time, which I'm guilty of. I spend way too much time editing my videos. I stopped telling people how many hours I would spend because I felt like it was showing that I wasn't very good at it. I'm very slow. So it sometimes takes me too long. So yeah, you guys get up videos pretty quickly. There's a lot of consistent content on that channel. But I think you're so comfortable in front of the camera on your channel. You look just, you're not nervous at all. So I wondered if you got that from the other channel more, from Esquire in Asia, if you kind of got that comfort level. Because you're funny on that channel as well. Both channels very funny.
Because the thing is, like when I first start, actually I'm the person who like a camera shy. I don't like to post picture on my social media, and I don't like to take a picture much. And if you go back and like watch the first video, it's gonna be some kind of like, how do you say, some kind of like improvement about my skill in front of the camera. So I get used to it and I get better at it now. But before, like I'm gonna have like the kind of face that I didn't feel comfortable kind of thing. And back then I feel like, oh no, I'm not gonna do this, babe. No, it's not me. It's not who I am, kind of thing like that. Yeah. But then finally it's like, it's a year or 2 years now, which is like, I need to thank to him that like he bring me on this kind of situation. He gave me the new experience, which is like, it's now like, normally if we sit down like this, maybe 2 years ago, I'm not gonna talk this much because like I'm pretty awkward and don't know how to say kind of thing,
Yeah. It definitely comes with experience. I like what you said there. Like a couple years, you get used to being in front of the camera, doing videos. You become just, it's more natural. I'll tell you, my first couple of videos I did that have been redone, I used to talk very slowly in my videos. It was like depressing. I listen to those now. I'm like, oh, it's so depressing, Richard. Like, so slowly. So now I'm more conversational. Yeah, now it's much better. At least I feel like it's much better, easier to follow. But so Tom Bernard is saying that his Thai wife doesn't talk to him for 3 days if she is not happy. Are you the same way? Do you hold we call that holding a grudge in English. We say
what does a grudge mean?
Means like you're still unhappy. So maybe I do something bad and you're not happy for a couple days.
Wow.
So yeah, so not good for him. Want to hear more about the quality of being silent when angry. Funny. And let's see. Hey, Johnny. Frank saying hello to Johnny. AJ West. Johnny, there is something happening. Hello, champ.
Hey,
it's always nice to have Johnny in here, man.
Johnny is popular now.
Yeah. So, you know who's getting popular now? Thailand Vloggers is getting popular now because I included him in our little intro video. Hey, Thailand Vloggers, how you doing? So he says that, Johnny, there is something happening. LOL. Yeah, there's stuff I've been hearing about for years. Hilarious. Wow. Saying hello to Johnny. Great. All right. No, but as a viewer, I can say Tida is a natural from the start. That is so great.
Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Gomor Hikes is a little bit shy. I don't like going in front of the camera. Oh, Gomor Hike has a channel too. He does like some nature videos and stuff like that. So really good stuff. Great. Book reviews. He does cooking reviews as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great. Perfect. Tida, you're an inspiration to everyone. That is awesome. That's awesome. So what's next for the channel, Tida?
What's next? I should keep it secret, right?
You should keep it a secret. Hold on one second.
Where are you going? Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'm really happy to read all the comments. But yeah, thank you, Thailand Vlogger and Johnny and Frank and everyone. If I didn't mention, so don't get upset with me. But thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, I just needed something to put in the bloopers reel, Tida. So I figured if I walk away from the live stream, I can use that. Where are you going?
So you need to be like a host for your channel for a while.
Yeah, I'll just give it to you. Everyone likes you on the channel. So funny. Yeah, no, this is great. So what do you think? So you're going to be doing some more videos around like day in the life? You're going to be doing more haircut videos or more Thailand news videos? I guess you're not going to do any more news videos.
So I want my channel to be mostly about Thai women, right? So if like you think about what is Thai woman like, why she be like this, why she like that, or like is she honest with you, or is she a good girl or bad girl? So when you think about Thai woman, you need to come to my channel.
I think you should. So I love that. I will definitely be coming to your channel. I have my alerts set to on Tida, so that's great. I would love to know, like, I'd love for you to, if you just maybe think about doing a video for how to select a good Thai girlfriend. I know that you kind of mentioned some good traits, but I want to know, like, so where do I go? Obviously, I don't want to find a girlfriend in Pattaya. I've heard that, like, you don't want to be in Pattaya, have a girl, maybe Jomtien, maybe Hua Hin, a little easier. Right. I don't know. Yeah, where do I go? You know, so maybe a video like that would be, we'd all love to see something like that. But your channel, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
I'm all recommending you to do stuff on your channel. Hey, you should do this, and this.
Yeah.
Do what you want. Do what you want.
People know already if you want, like, if you're gonna go Pattaya, what you want right there, kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, I do want to let you.
It's have more than 70, like more than over 70 provinces in Thailand. So you just go anywhere you want.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, and I found out. So it's great. So I promised you that I would let you know when we got up to a half an hour, 30 minutes of time, because you're so great to come on so late. It's like after 10 o'clock there. So I really appreciate that. Did you want to take a couple more questions from the chat, or should we kind of?
Okay, we can do it. We can do it.
Okay, let's do one or two more comments. Tida's so nice their time. They State Fox, who is a legend in the vlogosphere, says he will subscribe to your channel after the show. And he's a gentleman too, because he's saying after my show, he's going to subscribe. So don't leave my show yet.
That's
don't leave
nice.
the show. So Gomor Hike says, Tida, give me some tips on how to spot a good Taiwan. Oh, that's what I was saying. That video coming soon. But Tida, what's your favorite food? So she's a great cook because I've seen the videos. But what's your favorite food?
So I think this is the national answer for most Thai women, which is papaya salad.
Yes. So I have a question for you. So this is so great that you mentioned that, because my next Richard Returns it's part 9. I'm going to be doing a Buriram, and I'm not saying it right. I know. Yeah. See, Tida corrected me. I'm not gonna say that city at all in the video. So tell me how to say it.
Buriram. Buriram.
See, I can't roll the R.
You don't need to roll it.
How do I say it?
You don't need to roll it, and you just say it like Buriram.
Buriram.
Am
I close?
Bu.
Li. Re.
Just Li, like L-E.
Oh, Li. Buli.
And L-A-M. Lam.
Mom.
L-A-M.
L-A-M. Burly Lam.
Just keep it like that first, and then if you get better at the R sound in Thai, you will do like.
So bad. But so what I was going to get at was, there's some video clips I have of the papaya salad contest. A bunch of ladies contest. They're making salad, playing music in the background. So I guess that's a big thing, right? Papaya salad, big thing, very popular, sweet and sour, right?
sweet and sour and spicy.
Yeah.
Actually, for just papaya salad menu, it also have different taste. If you do, you know, like example, like if you go to northeastern of Thailand, they're gonna eat something like with, let me say, fermented fish, right? They're gonna put it in that, and it's gonna be. Look at your face.
It's no good.
Oh my goodness,
Oh.
you can't hide it.
Oh, gotta go, guys. Upset stomach.
And they're gonna eat really spicy, really spicy. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I hear. Is like I heard that Thai people like the papaya salad very spicy, but they don't make it so spicy for farong. They make no spice.
So, because like we know you guys gonna go to hospital.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to trouble. Right?
Yeah. And it's even if it's no spice, it's still for us spicy, right?
Yeah, just
oh, it's so
one
spicy.
chili.
You're like, there's no spice.
One chili for you. Which is
Gomar
like,
Hike
yep.
I was just going to say, Gomar Hike was asking, what do you think of the dowry system? Any tips on this? The dowry system, Sinsad, right?
All right.
What do you think, Sinsad? Sinsad Makma.
Sinsad.
1 million baht. It still happen in Thailand? Not so much, right? Doesn't really happen as much in Thailand.
If you compare it to the past, it's not so much like that, but yeah, people still do that anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's part of the culture kind of thing, because like they believe that it's kind of like you take the daughter away from like their parents.
The family earning money.
No, which is normally like, because in Thai culture, family is quite important, and then they believe that like the children need to take care of the parents when you like have work or can make some money, so you need to give some money back to your parents kind of thing. And then like you take like, how do you say, like her, like the daughter away from like parents kind of thing like that, so you need to money kind of thing.
Yeah. No, it makes a lot of sense. And actually, the same kind of thing happens in America for everyone in the chat. I mean, it's different, but essentially if you marry a girl, you're going to be helping out with the family as well. So it's one of those things, just a little different in Thailand. Yeah. But I do want to say one thing to Johnny. There is something happening. I would like to give him an open invitation, please, to come on the Saturday live show at some point. So please, open invitation, please come on my live show. Please contact me. Would love to spend time with you. I do watch a lot of his videos as well, so I know what I'm getting into. He's got a great personality. I'd love to have him on the show. So I'll say that. And then Trigger Nation was saying, hey, Tida, would you ever move abroad with your foreigner guy? So Esquire is from Australia, right?
Yeah.
So would you ever move? Australia's a nice warm country, right? Would you ever move to Australia or just want to stay in Thailand?
I want to stay in Thailand. Because even if he stay in a hot country, right? But like, just think about the cost of living in another country is not cheap like this.
Yeah. And Ethan is saying healthy living and lifestyle with Tida is the best thing on YouTube. Wow. He loves your channel.
Thank you.
It is a great channel. I mean, you have so many great videos on there. It's just diverse topics. It's good. I think you should keep doing what you're doing. That channel is going to explode, take off.
Maybe sometime, maybe soon you're going to see me on the TV show.
Ooh.
I'm going to be popular. No.
Oh, okay. The ladies of Thailand vloggers get tired of being, so this is a good question. So do you ever get tired of being on camera on Esquire's videos? You get tired of that, like no video today, or do you just kind of get used to it?
The thing is, like, we do like 1 or 2 videos a week, and that's not much. And like when we're gonna film, like I'm not get tired, because like it's kind of, we're gonna do something that like something new, or like, how do you say, share information to people. So like it's pretty good thing to do, to let people experience something like that. So I'm not tired. Thank you for asking.
Johnny, there is something happening. Says, okay, Richard, contact me on Facebook next. Yes.
Hey.
So excited. Yay. No, I saw a picture of you guys like after the Triple T bar opening. You guys were all, I think, in a van going somewhere. It was you, Foreigner Joe, Johnny, Esquire. You guys and Thailand vloggers, I think, was in there. You guys just look so happy, and I feel like people that are there in Thailand now, it's very close knit community now. I feel like everyone's getting along, having a good time.
Yeah, I think because like you can spend life right now, right here. You can go travel anywhere, even you need to wear mask, but like it's pretty loose and like kind of chill and relax here, And it's great experience that like we went to teacher Thomas Bar at that time, and that was the first time I met Johnny, I met like Foreigner Joe and Gift and Som, everyone, and it was a good experience. And I'm glad I met Thailand vlogger, and he's so nice. He was nice. Yeah.
He's a great guy, and he's been a huge supporter of this channel, helping me out tremendously. He says he's doing God's work. He's doing a great job helping everyone kind of get their channel to have more subscribers. I think that's great. No, I definitely, Gift is on my radar as well. I'd love to have Gift come on, your Corner Joe's girlfriend. So I want to reach out to her and see if she'll come on as well, because she's got some really interesting videos. The most interesting thing for me, I don't know if you knew this, but when Joe first met Gift, she didn't really speak any English, but now her English is so good,
Yeah.
So it's pretty impressive,
Because the thing is like communication, right?
Yeah, like, I think having English speaking boyfriend helps probably, right? Yeah,
it is 100%.
Pud Fatty is saying, beautiful smile, Tida.
Thank you.
Thailand vlogger says, I'm blushing, stop. Yeah, we all love Thailand vloggers. He's underappreciated. Enjoy watching LJ and Tida, always happy. You guys do some funny videos, make me laugh. Definitely some good stuff. But you have some great videos as well, Tida, so keep doing what you're doing, because definitely some good stuff.
Thank you.
And Peter, we always get this joke from you, AJ, like every other week, is Thailand vloggers Peter Sellers in disguise. So Peter Sellers is like, I don't know if he's an American actor, but he's kind of a famous actor from back in the 70s and 80s. So Thailand vloggers kind of looks like someone. That's funny. Nice. So what's next for you now? Are you doing any traveling next week at all? Are you going anywhere?
Yeah, we plan to go down south. Maybe we're going to go Phuket. Yeah.
I saw a video recently from Land of Smiles, and Tida, it looked like everything was still closed in Phuket, and there was a lot of damage. Some of the buildings that are closed, they're actually being damaged by the wind and stuff because no one's there to keep them up. So I would love to see a video like that if you guys go there on what it looks like.
Damaged by the wind, you say? Damaged by the wind? Oh, really?
Yeah, like a lot of the vinyl, I guess, awnings were being damaged. Yeah. So did not look very nice. A little bit of dirty too, like a little bit of trash and stuff. So I should probably have like Bad Badger retired in Thailand come back, because he actually has a house down there, so he could tell us what's going on down there. Yeah. So let us know. You guys really think Thailand is going to open up next year to tourists, or do you think more like 2022? Well, Mark, I will tell you, I think Thailand is going to open us up to us. There won't be a quarantine. We won't have to get a charter jet like I have in the background. But I think it's going to be a little more time. I think probably the safe time would be June of 2021. I'm hoping that February is a go. But yeah, we got to see. I mean, the current situation is just crazy. I'm so jealous of people like Tida that are in Thailand right now, because it's a nice place to be during this whole situation.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think? You think we'll get back, Tida, next year?
Oh, I really wanted to get back as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I'm not get any effect by that because I work online, right? But many people who don't have a job now, like, really struggle with their money situation, because like in Thailand, it's based on tourists, right? And a lot of business need to close down, and like it's kind of like people want tourists back, but also scared of COVID-19.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely scared of that situation. Gomor Haik was saying, Tida, what do you like American food? Have you had things like mashed potatoes, gravy, sweet pea? You have? Okay.
I have mashed potatoes and gravy. What is gravy?
It's like the dressing, I guess they call it. Yeah.
No, I have mashed potatoes only, like, but something else, like, because like it's quite he's Australian, right?
Yeah.
Some days we just have like the bread with nut leg and also baked bean and mashed potato. I
Yeah.
like something like that. And also he let me try Vegemite once as well.
Oh, how'd you
know,
like Vegemite?
Oh,
So great. I
no.
saw another Thai person try Vegemite for the first time, and it was pretty funny on a different YouTube channel. And yeah, same reaction, like, oh.
Oh.
But if
I
you
think
grew
it's
up
the
with
same
it,
feeling
yeah,
when
if you
you're
grew up
gonna
with
try.
it,
Yeah, it's gonna be the same. Like when your reaction on fermented fish, like you,
same thing. Well, same thing with like fried insects too, right? I look at fried insects, I think, wow, how could you eat that? But if you eat it all your life, it's fine. Might been right, no problem. You
Yeah,
eat,
because I think it's Thai thing. It's Thai
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So your tongue get used to it since you were young. When I was young, I eat like some kind of fly worm, something too. Like how do you say like the bee? How do you say the bee nest? Right?
Oh, the bee nest. You eat the bee nest? The honey?
Yeah, kind of thing. So Thai
Wow.
people eat something like that. But for like example, like scorpion, I don't think like a lot of people eat that kind of thing like that. But for the
Yeah.
worm, like small insect, we eat that.
Yeah. This has been great, Tida. I've really enjoyed our time. I don't want to take too much of your time today. We've gone about 45 minutes.
Yay.
You promised me a half an hour. Thank you for going a little extra with me today. That's awesome. It's been a great interview. I look forward to seeing more of your videos, and please everyone go and subscribe to her channel. I've put the link to her channel in my description, and her latest video, the link is there as well. So please go and check out her videos. And Tida, thank you so much for your time today. All right.
My pleasure.
Okay. Good job. We'll see you later.
And if anyone want to learn Thai, can email meนะคะ, or come to subscribe my channel.
So do they get a Richard Travel special price? Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure.
So mention Richard Travel, you get special price from Tida.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sure.
Great. All right. Have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. See you
See
later.
you next time.
Bye. And she's great. Really enjoyed that interview. Nice person, great videos, and yeah, just a lot of great information there. We got to have her back at some point. Maybe we'll try to like bring her back with gift or something like that. We'll try to have like a couple of Thai ladies come on at the same time. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, good interview with her. And let's go to the chat here and get caught up on a couple of messages before we kind of wrap things up. And I wanted to just give a hats off, a call out to Tommy J, one of the moderators on the chat, because I don't know if you guys know, but I have the chat going on. Moderators, you guys do a great job keeping all the content appropriate. But then Tommy J actually uses Facebook Messenger to message me during the live stream, and he'll let me know there's no buffering, you're looking good, okay, good questions, let's go with that, you got a great question up. He'll let me know where I need to go next. He's kind of like the producer of the show. So I don't think he gets enough props. So just please, give him some props in the chat. Good job, Tommy, because I run a lot of things by him before the show, and then we oftentimes will debrief after the show. So he'll give me some critical feedback. I'm on cloud 9 after a live stream thinking of what great, and he's like, well, you could have done this a little differently. You could have done that a little better. So I try to learn from that and move on. So I just want to give Tommy just a little hats off there. And then I wanted to say one thing first. Robert Mack in Asia was he went through a surgery just a day ago on his knee. I saw some chats going on there. I wanted to make sure that he's recovering well. I sent him positive vibes for your recovery on the knee surgery. So hope everything's going well with that. And Frank saying, great interview. Yeah, thank you, man. She's an easy interview. When you have great people like that on, you just ask a couple questions and let them talk. So she's got a lot of great information there. So it was a pleasure having her on. Great guests are easy to interview. And then Robert Mack saying, Tommy J is a great person and great mod. He is. He's quick. There's a lot of great moderators in here, so I appreciate that. Hat tip to Tommy, says Pud Fatty. So Carl D is asking, let me go up here. Carl D is asking, when can we expect part 9? So that's a great question. I'm going heads down today to work on that some today and tomorrow. I'd probably say realistically within 10 days, and that'll be a good one. So I'm pretty excited about that. There's some funny footage in there of some competitions that I kind of got on the way to. I'm not even going to say it because I'm going to butcher it again. I need to practice what Tida taught me, how to say that city. So you guys can figure it out. But yeah, soon. I am working on it. I will tell you, I must be like a really slow editor or just a perfectionist, because it does take me a while you know, I have the narrations in there. I have the music, which I kind of take pride in selecting the right song, and then all the scenes to put in there. So the Apple Store is actually very nice to help me with a couple of my lost videos that were on older iPhones that weren't synced to the cloud. I went to the Apple Store and they helped me kind of get some of those videos off that I've been using in my last couple of videos. So I really appreciate that. And let's see, Johnny's saying Richard Esquire or Foreigner Joe or AJ West would be a good idea to get on also. I know, that's exact great ideas. It's a long list of individuals, that's for sure. One thing I kind of mentioned about last week, Johnny, was, boy, it's tough. It's amazing how many YouTube creators are pretty shy. They tell me, I don't really do live streams. Like, I'm not really down for that. I won't name names, but I've been quite surprised by how many larger vloggers have told me, like, I'm not really comfortable in front of the camera, come out. And I'm like, but you have like X amount of subscribers. You do a lot of videos, but maybe it's just they aren't comfortable with me. I don't know. But I figure, like, to your point, Johnny, what I'll do is I'm going to have to try to do more of these interviews. And the more that I can reference, like, hey, Johnny, check out this video. These are the kind of questions I ask. I think people will realize it's a pretty comfortable interview. So hopefully we'll get more people on. But yeah, thank you for your recommendations. Actually, I've sent emails out to just about all those individuals. So that's been pretty good. Robert Max saying, Foreigner Joe and GIF, great couple, will be a nice interview with Joe. I know that would be great. So we'll keep after that. You know, Joe and I are both Americans, so I try to play that card when I contact him. Hey, Joe, come on, we're both Americans, man. Got to help a brother out. So I try everything. I tell you, these correspondences, like there's so many messages. It usually starts off with I'll comment on their YouTube channel on a video if they don't have an email. And then from there, then it either goes to Messenger or email. And then there's a lot of follow-up. There's guys that I've sent 6 emails out to trying to get onto the live show. And they'll actually mention me in their live streams when they see me. They'll say, I'm going to get back to you on that. I'm trying to figure out a day. But the good thing is we have a great guest coming up next week. And we have a surprise guest coming up on October 3rd. So I don't want to reveal that one until pretty much like 24 hours before, because this is going to be kind of a controversial figure I'm bringing on October 3rd. But I think the timing for this guest is perfect. So I appreciate that. Shutting from the Sky, thank you. $5, man. Awesome. Best thing about having the channel monetized, seeing this kind of stuff come in. Love it. Thank you for that. And Tom Bernard saying, hope you are well, Robert. We're all giving positive vibes to Robert. And Go More Hike says, but I come on fill in as a guest. Like if you had somebody cancel on you, I fill in and sit on in front of the camera. That would be great, Go More Hike, because we'd love to talk to you about your channel. So again, check out Go More Hike's channel after the live stream, because he's got some great nature videos, does book reviews, and does some food videos as well. Pretty funny stuff. Tommy J knows who I got coming on October 3rd. So he'll say October 3 will be awesome. So he knows. He's my guy. He's the producer. So I got to tell him who I'm bringing on. So maybe if you guys, if you're nice to Tommy, he'll tell you. But I've sworn him to secrecy. So, and then Tom Bernard saying Gordon is pretty funny as well. I appreciate that. I'll check that out. Tom Bernard, thank you. Go More Hikes. Alpha Interactions has good man advice for everybody. Be tuned in next week. So that sort of alludes to Alpha Interactions is coming on the live stream next Saturday. So I'm excited about that interview. Guys, go to his YouTube channel, because wow, he's got some inspirational videos and just motivational stuff. And he actually has a book for sale on Amazon. So I would say, like, anyone interested in kind of learning more, if you like his videos, he has a link in the description of most of his videos for his YouTube book or for his Amazon book. So I would say check that out, because definitely some good stuff. No, so Johnny, there is something happening. The controversial guest is not Twitchy. So not him, but someone else. Pud Fatty, that would be hilarious, Johnny. Yeah. Interesting, says Travel Nut Life. Yeah, so I think it'll be good. I mean, the funny thing that's been happening this week is the news from the Thai government about the travel visa, the tourist visa. You know, one thing I was thinking about, you know, this tourist visa that can be extended up to 9 months, I was thinking, that's not a tourist. Like when you're in the Kingdom of Thailand for 9 months, there's another word for that. It's called expat. So I was thinking, like, if you're spending 9 months out of 12 in Thailand, you're not a tourist. You're pretty much an expat. So I do feel like there'll be some more positive information coming out. Not so much about this tourist visa plan, which I kind of think is a little bit of smoke and mirrors, unfortunately, guys. I got really excited about it. I even had a live stream on Wednesday about it. But as I delve more into the details, I really feel like it's just sort of testing the waters for Thailand to see how it's received. I think the fact that we all have to get a charter jet to go over there, probably not going to be a real situation for most of us, unless maybe you want to take a regular jet to Laos and then maybe take a private jet from Laos to Bangkok. Maybe that's cheaper. But yeah, I think until they remove those, and then also, so for those of you that are not a member of the Facebook group, Reshard Travel, go on there, because I have a Facebook group you can join. We let anyone join, but Tommy J has posted some information around the mandatory quarantine costs. So he actually has the ad that was posted on Facebook from the company that's doing the quarantine hotels in Thailand. And just to let you know, not stealing of his thunder, but it starts at 43,000 baht for 2 weeks, up to about 49,000 baht for a 1-bedroom suite for 2 weeks. So that's about 13 to 1,500 US dollars. That's a lot of money to spend. I don't see anyone taking advantage of that if they're coming out for like even a 1-month vacation. If you got to spend that much money for, to be in quarantine in a hotel, you're probably not going to want to go, and people will not go. So I think what will happen is they'll probably relax those plans probably as it gets closer to November. We'll see, time will tell. I just hope that we all get back at some point, because like I mentioned previously, it's one thing to not know. It's another thing to have that date where we can all sort of get excited for. If it's January 1, 2021, then we all start getting excited about that. We start maybe not going out to eat as much, saving more money, and getting more excited about going out to Thailand. So I'm hoping that'll actually be happening. Gomer Hike says his Alpha Interactions book is called The Pain Before the Game. Only costs about $11. He has an ebook version too, and that's true. He has a Kindle version, so that's very helpful as well. If you just want to download it and read it immediately, you can do that. But yeah, The Pain Before the Game. We're going to be talking about that with him next week as well. We'll see, AJ. We'll see, man. Zcon, at the end of month 9, you can go to Vietnam and come back and restart. So that's what I'm hoping, Zcon. He kind of talks to the tourist visa being extended twice for a total duration of 9 months. So I hope that's the case, because that would be good. My concern is after 9 months, there'd be something different in place. This is just like a promo offer. Although I will tell you, a lot of other Southeast Asian countries do something like that. So that would be very advantageous for Thailand to do something like that. And it's been nice. I think, one person I was watching just this morning, actually, Lucas from Rides for Kicks, he has a new video series up on selecting the right condo for rent in Pattaya. So for those of you that don't know, Lucas is actually moving from, I think it's Bang Shan to Pattaya. And the reason he's doing that, he said to his subscribers, is that Pattaya, there's not a lot of people right now. It's a very nice community of individuals. The air is good quality, the water is good quality. So he's looking to move to Pattaya. He's doing a video series on pretty much condos for rent in the $500 to $600 a month area. And he's seen one already. It looked pretty good. So I think he has another video coming out on Tuesday. So it's a great series. Check that out. For me, it's well timed because I'm actually curious about that kind of thing, the cost of apartment rentals in Pattaya. So some people will tell him probably, I was going to post a comment on his latest video saying, oh man, I feel for you. I bet you're going to have a lot of comments, like negative comments about this, because that's one thing people definitely have an opinion about, is like what kind of condo to stay at, how much money you should spend, where you should stay. I'm sure everyone's going to tell him, go to the dark side of Pattaya, check that out. You can get a house for this cost. So I don't know if I could do a video like that and deal with all the comments, because I bet he's going to have a ton of comments coming in. But good for him for doing the video. It was excellent quality video. So check it out. He always makes great videos. And then Gomark says, yep, I've been thinking about taking an online Tagalog class. And so just so you know, Gomark, I was actually taking Tagalog online through Rosetta Stone when I was first looking to go to the Philippines in 2015. And for me, it was kind of an easier language to get a handle on because it's very similar to Spanish. So some of the words are actually very similar, if not the same, in Tagalog as they are in Spanish. So I felt like I was moving pretty quickly with that language, but then I kind of stopped when I decided to go over to Thailand instead. So yeah, Thailand Vlogger says, yeah, Ride for Kicks is making the right move at the right time. I know, perfect. It'll be great. I think it'll be like that for the next 6 to 9 months. So he's a perfect timing for him. And it's a good chance for him to be around other businesses me might want to be a part of, that kind of stuff, which is great. So yeah. And let's see, Gomarika got on my mind to try the Philippines next. So the Philippines has always interested me, just if nothing else, for the exchange rate, because the exchange rate for the US dollar to the Philippine peso is so strong. I was super excited to go there when I went in, I think I went in 2017. I went to Pampanga, Subic Bay, and I found like the exchange rate was great. I think at that point it was 50 to 1, 51 to 1 for a US dollar. But what I found was things were more expensive in regards to that. So I felt like if you did the conversion, it was about the same price as vacationing in Thailand. What I mean by the cost being higher. So instead of being 3,000 pesos, it was 5,000 pesos for something that would cost 3,000 baht in Thailand. So when you did the conversion, it was about the same cost. So I was kind of blown away by the cost of some of the things there. So the exchange rate's great. I do want to try it again. So to go more hikes point, I would go back. I would probably pick a different region of Thailand to go to than I went to. I'm more in the central region. So I'd probably choose maybe a different area to go to just to kind of get more of a feel for it. Because after being there a couple of days, I kind of gave it a pass. So, but definitely on my list to maybe go back to. So awesome. So Trigger Nation says people will have plenty of time to learn Thai while waiting for the borders to open. And that's why I was thinking it's like the perfect time to kind of get back after my Thai language. So I thought that would be a good idea. So I'm looking forward to actually taking advantage of Tida's online instruction or private courses. So she has a plan where you can spend 30 minutes once a week with her or 1 hour once a week. I think I'll be taking advantage of the 1 hour once a week, and she does it via Skype call. And I think she could really help me out a lot, just so I could start to say some of those words that I can't really say so well right now. And it'd be a nice refresher. I could study other language courses during the week and then have that 1 hour of conversational Thai. I think that'd be very helpful. So I definitely would say you guys contact her because I'm going to take advantage of that as well and get going with that. So I'm going to kind of start to wrap things up here, everyone. I thank everyone for kind of coming to the live stream today. I really appreciate that. I want to thank my guest, Tida, for taking the time to come on. I know it's late for her. What a great guest she was. Just a ton of energy, super smart, and some really great videos on that channel. So I really look forward to that. I would just say for anyone that has not checked out my edited videos that I do, you know, a lot of people don't realize I actually make edited videos in addition to the live streams. I do get some comments like, oh, you make different videos too? So I do the live streams, I do the edited videos. My series that I presently have up is called Richard Returns to Thailand. It kind of goes through my return to Thailand in February of this year after not being there for 10 months. I had a change in jobs, I wasn't able to get back, had no vacation time. I finally was going back to Thailand in February, just as the situation was starting to kick off. So it's kind of my viewpoint on what's it like there back in February. There's 8 parts right now, and I would say feel free to check those out. And I just want to say thank you to all my moderators that were running a tight ship today. You guys did a great job. I'll see you probably in the middle of the week, Wednesday, for a midweek live stream. If not during the midweek, I'll see you on Saturday. Thanks, everyone, and see you next time.
People on a motorbike.
Video.
Video, yeah. Who's driving? You? Dao. No.